Hey, what's up guys? It's me again, Bamboneo, or Bamboneo, whatever. You know, I don't really like that name, so I think I should really change it. But seeing that it's already my trademark name for at least a few videos now, it's kind of starting to get more difficult to change it. You get the gist of what I mean. Anyway, here's the update on the 1964 Dodge Custom 880. So, as you guys see here, is a remanufactured reduction gear starter. Right here in this pitiful pile of a site is the Chrysler OEM gear reduction starter. And there's a story behind it for it being partially disassembled with various parts lying around. And off to the car we go. So it started way back then when I was testing the compression on all the cylinders. So I got a remote starter switch so I can rotate the engine without energizing the whole ignition system. So then, as I was pressing the button to rotate the motor wouldn't rotate at times. So then I thought, oh, it might be like a short somewhere that's causing it to be that. It might have been the battery and various issues. Mess with old cars, you know what you're getting into. Anyway, starter wouldn't rotate. So then I suspect it was the starter relay because I would hear the starter click. Well, it's not really an accurate diagnosis just by saying that, but I somewhat knew it was the starter relay because the starter relay, you know, you would hear or feel a noticeable click when you tap your finger on the starter relay. When I put my finger down on this relay here, and my friend turned the motor over, or turned the key to the ignition on, and did it several times, and then the motor would rotate a couple times, and when the motor would rotate, I would feel the relay would click, or like I could feel it, like the contacts inside this relay moving. The starter relay, if you're wondering what this is. So then I'm like, okay, the starter relay is probably going bad. So then down there, what you see there in that golden mess is the new starter relay. So then I hooked that starter relay up, and then I tried rotating the engine with the ignition key into the ignition. Yeah, you get what I mean. So I started smelling something burning, and then I thought to myself, oh crap, I think I just fried the new part that I just got, or worse, or something else, even the ignition related parts like ignition coil, condenser, you know, something like that, or the ballast, ignition ballast, or whatever, something like that. And it turned out to be worse. I'll take you right to it. I'm not sure if you guys can see down there, but that's where the old starter unit was. Yeah, it's honestly, it is pretty dark in there, even though I shine a light in here, but it's kind of pretty, yeah, it doesn't really shine in there very much. I apologize for that. The starter was down there, the stock starter, and I smelled the burning coming from down there. So then I thought, oh crap, I burned up the starter. That's going to be some expensive part to get. And certainly it wasn't at the same time. We're back over here at the bench, and honestly, I can still smell the burning, either the solenoid or some kind of shunt coil burned off inside. I don't know, but the old starter unit does certainly kind of smell, and I really feel bad for storing these Chrysler reduction gear starters, since they're practically invincible, if I must say. And yeah, so that's why you guys see the remanufactured reduction gear starter here. So hopefully that is going to somewhat spin the or rotate the engine with the ignition or the key in the ignition without having to use the remote starter switch. And by the way, if you guys were wondering where I got that remote starter switch, it was at Harbor Freight. Yeah, but it wasn't too bad of a purchase. I got at least 12 rotations of the engine while I was messing with the switch. But yeah, the switch didn't last very long. I pressed it, and then this switch got hot all of a sudden, so I suspected some kind of like the wires came off or something inside. And indeed it was, because the whole casing of the switch was red, like it was like sparking inside. So then the starter switch failed on me. I had no way of rotating the engine except for putting a gigantic socket and a breaker bar on the harmonic balancer nut, and then just rotating the engine by hand. But that won't give me necessary results because I was doing a compression test at the same time. So I needed the engine to rotate at a quicker RPM to get a somewhat accurate compression reading. So not really a repair video, you could say, but it's just an update, because I've left this car. So look forward to another episode or part of the video. This is going to be part 3, I'm pretty sure about that, but correct me if I'm wrong, or I might as well just correct myself in the YouTube video editor, video manager, whatever. Anyway, that's all for today, and this is Vambonia, or Vamboneo, whatever, signing out.